Manitoba, and this is for a new house that's being built here on this riverfront property. It's a new build, so what I'm doing for the customer is doing a driveway approach inside here. It's a construction access to allow the trades to get in. So this is a temporary driveway. We're going to be cutting down about 6 inches, taking off the first layer of topsoil and sod. He has a stockpile where we're going to put the mud. So we'll be laying down filter cloth and 6 inches of a 2-inch down. And again, this is temporary access for the construction to get inside here for him to build his new home. All right, so what I'm doing here right now is I'm actually just going off the fence here. I'm just trying to do like a little mark here. Our filter cloth is a 12-foot roll, 12 foot wide, and it's 300 feet. Obviously, we're not going the full 300 feet. We're just going as far as the 2 trailers will get us. So what I'm doing is I'm just basically making a rough outline, so I'm not spending too much time cutting. So that's what I'm just doing right now with the spray paint. So what I'm doing here is cleaning out the tracks. Because we're doing gravel, you want to get all the mud out of your tracks. You don't want to be tracking mud onto the brand new gravel. It looks like shit. Also too, that the gravel is going to get caught in the machine and it can cause damages to the tracks. So you want to make sure you have nice clean tracks. They don't have to be perfectly clean, but you want to have them semi-clean so that way you're not making a mess and fucking up your tracks, because tracks are expensive. I say to the guys, because even Michaela's like, you can swear a lot, and I'm like, yeah, I feel sorry for Dennis, because I'm like, he's got to censor the shit out of it, and he probably spends more time censoring than actually editing freaking what's that? Like everybody was like I said, the Victoria Beach one where we f***ed up the mulcher. What the f*** is this bullshit fucking mother the hell? Who the hell designs this? Everybody fucking loved that one because it was just like continuous and they're like, man, it's just like a real life fucking TV show. What the hell? Whoever fucking installed this isn't fucking smart. What the hell? So we got our fabric rolled out. I'll continue rolling it out once I get more gravel inside there. Main thing is what you want to do is you want to get a layer of gravel on there and try to avoid drive it on the filter cloth. The tracks will actually pull the filter cloth back. So what I'm going to do is just obviously our materials here now. I'm going to start pushing it in. And then once I get closer to the roll, I'll roll it out more and then see how far as I get with the gravel that we have here.
I've been So let's start listening. Let the rain wash away the tears that keeps crippling. Now that you're looking up, I can see it in your eyes that lately it's been tough. But now the sun is rising, and we're new people. Let's be new people. There's summer. Don't let me down, down, down.
So we're doing this to wet down the gravel, and this helps pack it down. It'll pack it down like concrete.
'Cause I've been down, down, down. I've been down, so down, and now I'm done. I'm aiming for the sky. Don't let me.
Well, the only nice thing is this little pinhole is cooling me off.
Don't let.
This helps with the packing because there's down inside of this. So you want to wet the down and then run it over with the roller packer. And then this helps pack it like concrete.
Let's go.
We have the completion of the driveway. As you can see that the down came up, so like you can see how well packed it is. We go over it quite a few times, depending on the size of it. With this already being saturated with water earlier from the delivery, we still wet it down to bring it up, and this is the final product.
Hey everyone, it's Graham here. Now, the owner is facing a couple delays in building their new home, but in the meantime, we're going to be installing a Quay so that they can do some fishing and hang out and chill during evening summer nights. To get started, we brought in some boulders to prepare a foundation on the riverbed. Now these are 1 to 3 foot boulders made of limestone, and they're going to act as a foundation so the river doesn't wash away the base. On this specific job, we're using a 2-inch red limestone for the base. Now it has down mixed in, which is going to help fill the voids and pack really nicely. Our next step is putting in a landscape fabric. Now the landscape fabric is going to add structural integrity to the base, as well as keeping the smaller base aggregate from falling in between the voids of the boulders. To move all the material, we're using a smooth bucket on our skid steer. Now this easily moves the boulders and the limestone down. Now, you'll also notice that once we put the 2-inch down over top the fabric, we're packing in the base using a vibratory drum roller. Now the drum roller is gonna pack the base nice and tight, providing a very hard finish, almost like concrete. To start off the job, we begin by moving the boulders that we brought in earlier and setting them in place. What we're trying to do here is create an extension off the riverbank that'll sit into the river. Once Jason is done putting in the boulders, he'll flatten everything and double check that he has a solid ground to begin placing down the filter cloth. Another name for the filter cloth is a geotextile fabric. However, it's commonly known as landscape fabric. Now there's a couple different types of landscape fabric. The one we're using is a woven material that'll help hold the material in place and keep the limestone down from falling into the larger voids that are created with the large boulders. After the filter cloth is laid out, he'll begin bringing in the 2-inch down and spreading it over the filter cloth. We chose a 2-inch down because it has a nice mixture of larger aggregate and limestone down, which mixed together and packed in will create a really hard base. He'll also track pack the base and use his bucket to smooth everything out as he goes along. Then he'll bring in the drum roller. This is going to help to pack in the material and get the proper proctor density. Alright, and let's take a look at the final results. What do you guys think? If you have a river property, would you want a quay to fish off of? Let us know in the comments down below.